Rock and roll, punk, graffiti, just some of the art forms once seen as detrimental to the values of Western civilization. Today, they hold cultural significance in having not only evolved with society, but also shaping it. The tattoo, or body art, has taken longer in achieving such recognition.
If I got more tattoos, I would have some problems. I think people stereotype me.
They automatically think, oh, nasty person, don't want to know.
People don't stereotype so much as they used to. I mean, they used to really stereotype, and now it's quite normal, and I don't think people think bad of you. But they do have, they will slightly put you in a category.
You did get a stigma with it. You got, people judged the book by its cover and not what was inside.
However, as we get underneath the skin of society, it's clear to see it is leaving its mark in contemporary culture, as well as being our ink to the past.
You never know when to hold on and when to let go.
In 1991, Otzi, the Bronze Age Iceman, was discovered with 57 tattoos on his body, meaning it stretches back over 5,000 years. A wealth of ancient civilizations have embraced it. An example are the ancient Egyptians, who in their 3rd and 4th dynasties brought it to Persia. This in turn spread to the Greeks, then the Romans. Polynesian culture saw it as a representation of their mana, or life force. The naked natives were covered from head to toe, as if fully clothed. Sadly, the influence of missionaries enforcing Christianity's ban on tattoos. Fortunately, much of today's Western culture has emulated their artistic ethos.
Tattooing's kind of come a long way from what it used to be. It's more accepted now, I'll give it that, but obviously there's still the complications for a lot of people with the work side of things, but it's something that you tend to find everyone's at it, you know, the working class, the lower class, rich, everyone will afford a tattoo and everyone will get a tattoo, but in the sense of seeing it now, it's not really changed as such. It's more a case of people are showing it more often than they are concealing it for their own purposes. People are getting it for their own vanity as well as everyone else's.
Expressing individuality was its key focus in ancient cultures and is still its predominant function today.
You're expressing your identity, whether it's a negative way you're expressing yourself or a positive way, you nevertheless are expressing your identity, and expressing your identity can never be a bad or a negative thing. It's self-expression.
This ethic contrasts with the white-collar conformist stereotype suffered by professionals such as 43-year-old London barrister David Taylor.
I grew up in the latter punk era, and I think it was always acceptable to have tattoos, and if you were into heavy metal or punk. And I think I got wrapped up and caught up in that sort of culture of the time. I must say that that music is still a large part of my life as well. I haven't grown out of it, so to speak.
As we approach the second decade of the second millennia, the generation that holds together today's England are wiping out the prejudices of its predecessors.
I would say that tattooing now is so diverse that the probability of there actually being a culture is probably not the correct word to use. I would say it's, as an artistic notion, it's something that where the boundaries are constantly expanding. But because so many people from different walks of life have tattoos, it's very hard to say that it's a monocultural matter.
Me down with a feather, clever Trevor.
The two main themes are a sort of heavy metal sort of artwork and also a traditional Japanese artwork as well. And I try to combine the two. Colourful collage tattoos in a way of make an artistic statement without having any artistic abilities myself.
The combination of society being more open, informed, and our natural desire to reconnect with humanity's heritage mean it is inevitable that it will be acknowledged not as the etchings of society's alienated underbelly, but as an artistic expression, and a link to the past which informs us we have at last reached the future.
Knock me with a feather. Clever Trevor. Why brows wonder whether clever Trevor's clever.